Let's have you in, lads. Come on. Andrew and Charles from the Mary Wallopers. How you getting on, Horse? There you go.
Hello, Patrick. Hello.
Good to see you. Good to see you, lads.
And you're looking well.
Fresh, feeling fresh.
Who don't kid us?
We're trying our best.
We're not fresh at all.
No?
No, we never really
If we
are.
were fresh, people wouldn't like us.
No.
To be honest with you, though, you're fresh off the plane. You're just back from Australia. How was that for you?
It was great.
Great. We had too many days off.
Yeah.
We went a bit mental. But
We were there for 17 days and we played 5 gigs. It was hardly like working at all, to be honest with you. Which is it's detrimental to our performance.
Yes, I see what you're saying. So it was kind of like a bit of a holiday with a few gigs thrown in.
Yeah, that's true. And we were quite well behaved, but the rest of them over there,
they're bad people.
Horrible.
I can tell. How were the audiences behaved? How were they?
I wouldn't say they were behaved.
No, it was like playing to a zoo.
Yeah.
You know, people flashing body parts at us and everything.
We've got a little. This is one of your holiday snaps. We have.
That's lovely.
Like the cast of Home and Away.
Yeah.
Gone wrong there.
Gone wrong. They can say that again, yeah.
Home and Away meets the Addams Family.
Yeah.
Just about right.
It's looking good. I mean, look, it's been such a massive year for Irish music. When you look at, all of the acts that are going around the world and are being embraced. I mean, does it feel like you're in the middle of something special at the minute, Andrew?
I don't know. It's great to see so many Irish bands doing class stuff, and loads of the people who are doing well now. We knew them for years and met them in small venues playing gigs and stuff, and it's great to see everyone doing well and people finally appreciating Irish music and Irish musicians and actors and everything else in between.
But it sort of does feel, doesn't it, Charles?
Well, we always knew being Irish was sexy, but now the rest of the world has come on to it. Now we have Hollywood actors.
Yeah.
Now we would never be capable of that sort of thing.
You say that?
No, well.
I mean, look. Kneecap did a movie. I mean, I think you guys, could be next up for that.
They're two nice, young, talented fellas, and we never claimed to be.
They're Hollywood. We be more Jeremy Kyle.
Yeah.
The two of us around with each other,
screaming at each other.
It's a long way from doing the videos in lockdown, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a mental time because I think it was 3 days into the lockdown we started walking around the house going, what are we going to do? Because before that we were just doing gigs wherever we could and however we could make them happen. So we just destroyed one room in the house and turned it into a pub, and then we started doing gigs in it. So I suppose, I don't know if we missed the gigging or the pub more, but
definitely the pub.
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, but you've been non-stop pretty much since then, Charles, haven't you?
Yeah, this year we're doing less gigs than we would normally do. And we're still touring Australia and we toured England and all this in Europe. But to us now, we're like, geez, we've loads of free time.
Yeah, I was going around telling people we weren't doing anything this summer, and then I realised every weekend we were somewhere else, so we're still doing stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about playing all over the world. That is when you're allowed to play. There was a gig over the summer in Portsmouth. Tell us what happened there. It looked like you were about to go on, and you did go on, but you didn't go on. Yeah,
we went on. So for people that don't know, we were playing a festival called Victorious in Portsmouth. Well, it sounds very English, but and it was. And so we went on. We went on, and usually we play with a Palestinian flag. We have been for the last years, And we went on and
got some footage of this here.
Yeah.
This is you guys on the stage.
On the stage. Within 10 seconds, this fella came up and pulled it off and then they cut our sound so we couldn't play. And it's kind of funny, especially in England at the moment, they're arresting blind pensioners for holding cardboard signs because they stand with, the people of Palestine who are being genocided at the moment. And once again, all this stuff is in the news a lot, but the reality is that we're no experts on the situation, right?
But it's strange because the British government have usually been very reasonable and
yeah, they usually are in their history.
They're generally above board with stuff. So it's surprising that now they're just flipping on it.
We have no tumultuous history with the English here, but you don't need to be an expert at this stage to see what's going on. It's like. And
I also know that you guys think that stuff like this with you guys being sort of censored on stage and Liam from Kneecap that is. It's distracting from what the real issue is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, people love a kind of an underdog story, but and it's more relatable. People can't believe it.
It also sits them if there's a big media storm about a musician. People aren't looking at clips of babies being blown up or starved to death or all the horrible things that's happening. So
yeah,
it's a tricky one because you're in this situation, but you want to avoid talking about it too much because the spotlight should be on Palestine and everything that's happening there. So.
I know at that festival, they ended up having to issue an apology.
Yeah, what they didn't realise is we were recording everything. And that night after it happened, they had put out a press statement saying we were saying pro-terrorism phrases on the stage. And we probably have in the past, but we didn't that time. We didn't have time to, you know. So we had the whole video. So they went back on it and they kind of apologised. And they said they were going to donate money to some Palestinian causes. So we'll see, but it's the same all over the place, you know. It's becoming, they don't want, what is so threatening to them about seeing that flag, you know.
It's funny as well because they hit the line of like, oh, we're apolitical, we don't want to talk about politics and stuff like that. But at the festival, the British Navy had a stand where they were like trying to like get like popularity and recruiting people and all.
People off their face on drugs to join the Navy. And
they want to keep politics out of it, only if it's not their politics. Do you know what I mean?
You got a fair bit of support, didn't you, from other bands, and also the crowd as well. To be fair, at that festival were supporting you.
Yeah, they were great. There was a hell of a lot of people there, and they wouldn't leave, which was great because we had to leave eventually because there was only so much you could do with no microphones. But the other bands pulling out, you know, Clifford's, you know, a lot of Irish bands. The Last Dinner Party pulled out and all this, and also that's partly what makes the festivals. You know, or even if we're not talking about festivals, it's what makes stuff happen is action and people power.
It's the same with any kind of boycott or protest or anything. If like people actually stick together, it makes it way easier on everyone else, and it makes it easier to stop like powerful people from bullying you into doing what they want. So
yeah,
it's definitely the more people who do it, the better. You know?
Yeah, get out and do it because you can do something about it. You know.
We were chatting earlier on. You were saying that you've got you're taking a break. I mean, I can't imagine you guys taking a break. It's only a short break, is that right?
Yeah, I think.
Are we taking a break?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, your drummer thinks you're taking a break.
He's
I've decided to leave the band.
But then you're back on again, flat out in December. Is that right?
Yeah. So we're going to do a bit of recording the next 2 months.
So that's why the drummer thinks he's taking a break.
Yeah.
We are going to use. You can get this thing called a drum machine now. It's great. You don't have to listen to it talking about Dublin or.
Do you remember the night you sacked me on the Late Late Show, lads?
We're doing some gigs in December. We're doing the INEC in Killarney, which we did for the first time last year, and it was great. They were like wild animals, so which we actually like. But we're doing that, and we're doing the SSE Arena in Belfast, and we're doing 5 nights in the Barrowlands in Glasgow as well.
You're just picking the quiet venues.
Yeah, the quiet ones, the ones,
the respectful places.
Yeah. Very good. Well, look, lads, come back to see us anytime. Give it up one more time. The Mary Wallopers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.